What's up guys, I'm Metasly and we are back today with more Dragon Quest I HD2D Remake. As you can see here on the screen, we are with our buddy Robin Hood and we have found our way to the Craggy Cave, defeated him, and now we are going to be making our way through the cave to find his buddy and get the Thief's Key. So, should be an exciting episode, so let's get into it. Okay, lots going on the map, so we're just going to go ahead and take off in this direction down here. We've got an area... looks like there's a chest there off to the left where there are no stairs, but it's a kind of a dead end, so usually that means there's something there to be gotten. So we've got a Shade and a Fightgeist, both of which probably hit pretty hard, and I need some more MP. It might not be a bad idea to go ahead and Chimera Wing out of here, rest at an inn, and then come back. I think I'm going to do that after this fight. I might check that chest first, because I believe I have quite a bit of gold and I don't really want to lose it. As you have seen if you watched the last episode, you don't really lose your money on this game because you can just restart from an autosave. But we do have 1600. Let's go ahead and heal up. So let's check this chest first and then we'll go back and refresh out of town. But we have some gold. Okay, even more gold that I don't want to lose. So... Alright, I am going to go back to town, make my way back here, and then we'll continue. Alright, so we rested up, stored all our money at the bank in Tantagel, and now we are back. So we've got 3,500 in the bank. And I think first here we're going to head down to that bottom right corner. It looks like we've got some potential interesting stuff down there. I'm taking a guess that this is not the way to progress through the dungeon. Just because... just a hunch really, I guess. But I want to go the wrong way first and make sure we grab anything that might be down in that corner before progressing through the dungeon. Skeletons hit hard in this game. Don't remember. I think fire does a decent amount of damage to them. Obviously my defense is down too. Let's try Sizz. It's a low magic cost, so yeah. Fire is effective against the undead, so... Good to know. I thought that was the case, but we better heal up before we move on. Probably should have stocked up on some medicinal herbs too. I grabbed a couple Chimera Wings with the little bit of money I had left in my pockets after storing, but that was it. Does not look like there's anything down here. So we're now continuing on from where we were before going back to town. Not a very hard fight. I thought the Shades were a little bit tougher than that. Maybe not. What have we here? A barrel and a chest. So we have antidotal herbs. And a boomerang. Okay, cool. I'm assuming that's going to be less powerful than my Thorn Whip. But better check. It is. So it'll attack all... And for anyone who doesn't know, a whip will attack all enemies in a group. A boomerang will attack all enemies, period. So say if there's 2 Shades and 1 Heal Slime, it'll attack all 3 with the boomerang, but only the group that you choose with the Thorn Whip. But the boomerang does less damage per hit. So I think I'm going to stick with the Thorn Whip for now. But boomerang might be a good option down the road, especially if we get a better one like a Metal Wing boomerang. But it might also be encouraging us to use... the boomerang, given that it's... Ooh, that's not good. Given that it's giving us multiple types of enemies in each fight here. We need to wake up soon. There we go. Okay. That's not good. Okay, so the morphine mushrooms need to die first each time before they sleep us. Half tempted to switch to a sword. Just because this whip's not doing a ton of damage. We do have the... Oh, okay. Level 10, so our stats will go up. Our strength went up by 4, that's good. We got Fizzle and Dodgy Dance. So, Fizzle keeps a group of enemies from casting spells, and Dodgy Dance increases your evasion. So, okay, good thing we came this way first. We got a whole empty floor here. Well, not empty, but a floor with no stairs. So there's got to be... some lootables here somewhere. Let's see what we can find. We got 2 pots. Strong medicine. 3 doses. Very nice. And an iron axe. Okay, so there is my single enemy weapon that I was wanting. It is way more powerful than the Thorn Whip. So even though it only hits one enemy per attack, I definitely am going to use it. I'm also curious if we fall down to this floor from somewhere else in the dungeon, because it is strange to only have those pots to search. So let's see here how much more powerful it is. Way more powerful. I believe that was a critical. So that would skew the numbers a little bit, but we will see shortly how much more powerful it is on a single enemy. I have a feeling I'm going to be preferring it over the whip, but now we got to make our way all the way to the top. So let's get back to Robin Hood and go from there. Dang, we made it almost all the way back without an encounter. So it'd be nice to have the whip here to attack them both, but really we beat them in probably the same amount of turns. I don't know if I would have one-shotted them with the whip. I'm not for sure. I might have. Only 3 XP. Okay, the shades are crap. Hardly even worth fighting. Okay, so we've made it back to our starting point here. So... there is a chest over here. It's so dark I could barely see it. Plus my light over to the side of the monitor is kind of blinding. So we got a mini medal there, so very glad we went over into the darkness. And now, put this axe to good use. Get rid of the morphine mushroom. Thankfully the shade doesn't do much damage there. I'm pretty sure they have some abilities that'd be more devastating. I don't remember what they are though. But onward we go. So we've got some stairs there, and also some stairs over to our right. I think we're going to go to the ones here first. Given that the other ones are farther away, it makes me think that is the way to progress through the dungeon, and it looks like I was right, because this room is all by its lonesome, with one chest, with a muster strength roll. Sweet. Okay, we'll be using that right away. Alright, so now we know muster strength, so that'll be even nicer if we have a boss fight at the end of this dungeon, or anywhere really. We have a weapon that's good against a single enemy plus muster strength, so we should be able to get some nice DPS going here. And now we progress through the dungeon. I'm sure we're going to miss, well, maybe not. I was going to say I'm sure we're going to miss some stuff and have to come back. Ooh, he has got some good defense. But we are grabbing everything that we've seen, unless there are hidden items that are invisible. Then we might have to come back for those, but we should get an ability later that'll help us find those if those are a big deal in this game. I'm not really sure how common they are. I know there are some because we've already found some. A tangle web, not too bad. And more barrels up the top. Ooh, a chest right here that I can't seem to get to. There we go. With 10 ton to pay. I don't remember what I think we're wearing a mad hat, which should be way better. I also, if I remember correctly, the 10 ton to pay is cursed. Cursed wig that constantly confuses the user into deciding that defending is the only option upon them. We will not be wearing that. Always good to read the item descriptions and make sure an item is not cursed before you put it on. Okay, I'm half tempted to use our muster strength just to see how much it does. But I don't really want to waste a turn to find out. The Legerdemons are pretty tough in here, though. I thought they were a little bit weaker, but maybe not. So, we've got some gold. I wonder if they're actually ledger demons and I'm saying it wrong, but Legerdemon is a lot more funny to say, in my opinion. There's got to be something down here. A chest or two. Alright, a chest. With a nose for treasure scroll. Sweet. Okay, so this, if I'm not mistaken, is the ability that I was just talking about that will help us to find any treasure that might be hidden in here. So I believe we use it and it'll tell us each floor how many chests are left. I'm not sure if it tells us about hidden items. But let's go ahead and check it out. So abilities, nose for treasure. It costs 0 MP, so that's good. No more treasure on this level. So I believe that's just treasure chests, not hidden squares. I don't know that for a fact, though. But either way, it'll be very nice to help us get everything, because we are doing a 100% run. 100% on Draconian for the first playthrough. The only way to play, in my opinion. Not really. Normal's fine, but I've already played through the older version of this game a couple of times. And actually really recently. And it's a lot more fun to get the challenge for me, personally. That being said, we might get wiped later. You never know. Alright, so headed down. Should be on the same floor where that solo room was off to the left, and it is. Alright, so we've got a bunch of dead ends, but I would assume that that one right there, I'll circle it, is where we need to go to clear the floor. So we're going to do everything else first. I have not looked at a map for this or anything. I'm just going by gut feeling and past experience, playing a lot of games in my life to guess which way I should go first. So we'll see. Might not always pan out, but so far it's working pretty well. Thankfully the shades do jack crap.
Not today.
Not today. I do like the little voice clips that they put in. Very nice touch. And it's also good that they don't do them all the time, because if it said it after every attack, that'd get really annoying. But we got a medicinal herb there, which is good because I was just about to heal. I always open the map before my inventory without fail. Okay, I don't know if there'll be anything on this loop here, but it is worth a try. One thing you could do to add a little bit of challenge would be to turn off the mini-map while you're going through these dungeons and not open the regular map, although I do that on accident trying to open my inventory. But it would be kind of a nice little challenge if you're into the old exploration style of the original games, because there was a lot more trial and error to make it through these games, which if you got a lot of time is very fun, but I do not have a lot of time, so I'm going to be using the mini-map like a normal player here. This is a interesting dead end. I don't think, actually, you know what, let's use our nose for treasure on this floor after opening the map on accident. Let's see how many chests we've got. 7 treasures left on this level. Okay, lots to do. Very nice. And we'll be able to see, if we count the chests that we open, we'll be able to see if that counts all chests or all chest and hidden items. Because if all the chests are open, we'll know there's something hidden somewhere. Got some magic water, not too bad. Nice find. If you were doing it exploration style, that'd be a nice refill. If you're wandering to every corner blindly trying to find everything. Dole drones are actually kind of crazy in here. Pretty strong. I'm not doing quite as much damage as I was like. I would like to find some seeds of strength. I don't think I have any accessories or jewelry that can raise my strength. But it is going to be lower naturally just because of playing on Draconian difficulty. But it does seem quite low. Alright, we have got a lot to do in here. Okay, so I'm going to head down to that little dead end to the right first. Once again, going by gut feeling and past experience, I would assume that that is not the way to progress to the next... Well, there's not a next floor, but the way to progress to the end of this dungeon. Always want to go the optional path first. And getting lots of XP, which is good. Some strong medicine, that's good, and I am glad that we're getting strong medicine as items rather than just medicinal herbs, because medicinal herbs are good, but they're getting to be a little bit puny at this point already, even though we're not too far into the game. And I am stuck on the pillars. Dracoma. I have a feeling I should kill the Dracoma. Don't know what they do, but... I know the Legerdman does decent damage, but don't... Ooh, oh boy. And they do that. See how this goes. We just need to wake up. There we go. Okay. It's pretty brutal in the old version of this game. If you got slept, it more than likely, in my experience, would sleep for a long time. So if you got slept, good chance you're going to die. Not for sure. Gosh dang it. But very good chance of it. Okay, so we have in our dead end 1 chest with a bronze shield. Okay, I'm going to assume that's an upgrade. I think we have a full plate shield. No, it's just a scale shield. Okay, so That is good. We got a bronze, upped our defense, and now making our way down to the south. These dungeons are so much nicer. Ooh, okay. Now is when a whip would be very nice, but we do have spells and abilities, so let's go ahead and crackle them. I would assume, yeah, okay. Plenty good. Whips and boomerangs are nice, but spells can fill their place quite a bit. And we have the Mad Hat, which reduces our MP cost per spell, so even more ability to use spells, so I think our build is looking pretty good. Now, another little dead end here. It's got to have a chest, at least one. Maybe not. I'm not seeing it. The Doldrone. I think I'm going to crackle it. Actually, let's do Zap. A little less MP cost, still effective.
Not today.
And the Shades, we can just do regular attacks because they're puny. Very nice. And so in this barrel, got a Seed of Stamina. Okay, it's not a Seed of Strength, but it is still quite good to get. And our stamina goes up by 1. We have gotten 3 single stat increase rolls in a row with our seeds. That is brutal. And we got some gold there, not much. I am quite surprised there's not a chest here. I don't see one anywhere though, so down we go. Didn't it said there were 7 chests, and I believe we've only opened like 2 or 3. Okay, only 2 left. Apparently we've opened 5, and I just didn't realize it. So I'm going to assume that there's either one on the way to this dead end or one when we get there. Let's bust out the crackle again. Not bad. Very little damage taken. Fightgeist is almost dead. Let's kill Draconian. Very nice. Let me know if you guys have played on normal difficulty, at how much slower you think I am leveling. Because obviously I am leveling slower. That's how Draconian works. But I am curious by how much I'm going slower. Let's heal up before we interact with that spot here. I don't know what it's going to be, but it might be a fight. Looks like it is. Oh yeah, the sorcerer. Oh, I say, what luck. A delicious-looking human has fallen right into my lap, and he seems rather pathetic fellow to boot. Verily, I am done for. Do come quietly now. You need only submit to the searing flames of my world-endingly powerful magic. There's a good fellow. Oh boy, he's gonna cook him. Oh boy. Are we gonna stop him? Yes. Where did you come from? The boss sent me. Rather rude, I must say. Still, the more the merrier. Searing flames for 2, is it? Very well. Alright, so we did learn Fizzle earlier. I would assume it would work on this guy. It's not a for sure success, and he is prevented from casting spells. I cannot talk. Decent melee damage from him though, so let's go ahead and actually, we could also snub rather than preventing him, but I think we're going to go ahead and muster strength as well. Hype ourselves up. See how much. I wonder if, I assume it stacks, but I want to see how much just 1 does. Huh, okay. I think we can get 1 more hit in. Oh, we should have. His agility is higher than ours, so we might die here. Need to use strong medicine. Okay, good. We went first. Taking around 20 damage per turn. Let's go ahead and fizzle him again.
No mercy.
Isn't effective. What a waste. And now I am prevented. Okay. Well, can't fizzle or snub, but we can muster strength or just attack. So we're just going to attack for... Oh, wow. Defense up. Alright, we're going to muster strength. I'm curious if it stacks, but we need to muster strength, and then we need to heal right away. Glad I got these strong medicines, because my regular heal spell isn't doing much. I need to get mid-heal. That hurt. Hey, okay, so his defense buff is quite extensive. We're going through our strong medicines very quickly. Defense returns to normal. Might be worth snoozing him, but I think Fizzle is probably our best bet. Oh, unless we keep missing. And he fizzled us back. Alright, let's muster strength. Let's do it twice. Let's keep doing it since it's not going to do any good to attack him now.
Much better.
Find out if it stacks because we got to wait for his Kabuff to go away because that is way too powerful for us to just power through. Okay, good. We went first. Did that say... Okay, the Fizzle wore off. I thought it was our muster strength wore off. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Not sure how many times it stacks, but it does no good to use it while he's buffed, and he is not buffed anymore. So, let's get him. 84. I don't think it was worth triple stacking. So, good to know. All we've got... We're out of our big heals. So... I wish we could fizzle him, but since we can't, let's go ahead and snub. Might need to heal, actually. Okay, let's snub, take a risk, and then heal next turn. Sweet. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, snub might be the way to go, because if fizzle misses, which it seems to miss quite a bit, then snub can at least protect me quite a bit while I'm healing. I didn't mean to do that. Gosh dang it. Meant to heal, didn't do it. Okay, he is kabuffed. Sweet. Okay. Snub is definitely the way to go here. You have to snub. So his kabuff should last 2 more turns if I'm not mistaken. So we need to figure out what we can do to be most effective here. I'm going to go ahead and medicinal herb. Next turn we will... nice. Next turn we will hype ourselves up. And then the following turn we'll attack because I believe his kabuff will wear off. Oh, actually, we are going to snub again because that wore off of us. Nice. Snub is essential right here. So let's muster strength one more time. His kabuff lasted a little bit longer than I thought. Defense back to normal. Alright, now he's screwed. Snub wore off. I don't know what his HP is at, but I think I'm going to take a risk and just attack now. Yes, okay, good. And got a crit on top of it. So, very nice. That was a fun fight. And so, snub is the way to go against the sorcerer, evidently. Quite a bit of XP and gold. See if we learn any new abilities here. We got lots of stat boosts. And no abilities or spells. So, not bad. Let's see what we got up ahead. Such power, I say. Are you a hero? Yeah. Well, even if you are, I regret to inform you that we have Princess Gwaelin, without whose guidance you shall never reach the Dragon Lord's castle. So there. Ho, ho, ho. Sure, buddy, whatever. Ramblings of a madman. Thou hast my undying thanks, good sir. If thou didst save me behind, and no mistake. Eh, the boss did send thee, for he was worried on my account. Curses, and to think I did come here looking to put a smile on his face. Instead, it seems I have vexed him to no end. I did seek out the depths of this cave here for a reason, see? The boss was mortally down in the dumps on account of his precious thief's key got nicked. I thought perhaps I might be some treasure down here with which I might cheer him up a bit. Alas, all I found was trouble. Verily, I am a dunderhead, who doth cause naught but bother. Naught but bother. I gotta work on my accent a little bit. Right, better make it back to the lads forthwith. Cheers again, ta-ta! What do you guys think of the accent? Scale of 1 to 10, what you think? Whisper, whisper. Have those stupid humans gone? Shh, quiet. One of them's still here. We got some shades up ahead. Whispering. Very mysterious. Oh, it's fairies, duh. Forgot about that. Sweet, the last 2 chests on this floor.
He found us!
Daydreamer, it doesn't say fairy.
Quick, run away! If he catches us, he'll sell us to someone, and they'll put us on display in a traveling circus or something horrible like that.
Wait! He beat that horrible monster, didn't he?
Arm
Maybe he's
Twister?
not all bad.
Daydreamer and Arm Twister.
You really helped us out there. That monster was after us, you see. So, thanks. What's your name, by the way?
Well, let me tell you.
I only asked for your name, not your life story.
Nice.
So, in short, you're on a quest to save the world. And you
Yes,
need to find a
ma'am.
way of summoning Lady Rubis so she can help you.
I assume you can help me.
Well, we're not supposed to share this sort of thing, but I suppose it won't hurt to tell you just a little bit about her.
What are you doing? In case you've forgotten that's a human you're talking to. How do you know you can trust him?
Look, I know humans are awful and greedy and can't be trusted in everything. But if this world gets plunged into endless darkness, it's not exactly going to be great for us fairies either.
Finally, a fairy with some sense.
So, you think we should help him? Just like that?
I do, yes. We need to work together on this one. He can fight monsters, which means he can help us with that other thing.
The other thing?
Oh, the other thing! Gosh, you're a devious little devil, aren't you? I love it!
I guess they forgot I'm standing
Lady
here.
Rubis isn't here in Alefgard right now. She's visiting another world.
Yeah.
A very far away world that it will be very hard to call her back from.
Our leader came up with an ingenious way of summoning her.
Yes, tell me more.
But before we could finish getting everything ready, we got attacked by the Dragon Lord's stupid lackeys, and she ran off somewhere. That's why we came down here in the first place, to look for her.
There are dwarves living to the east of here that she's had dealings with in the past, you see. We thought they might know something.
I thought you guys
There are
knew something.
So many annoying monsters in the way. We're never going to get there ourselves.
And we can't summon Lady Rubis on our own. Only the boss knows how to do it. So if you could go and find her for us, we'd all be happy. Right?
I think so.
Thank you. Come and let us know if you find anything out, won't you?
Yes, as I do all the work, I'll let you know.
Well, the dwarves can tell you where to find us, I'm sure.
Well, I've already been to your village.
Alright, we'll be off then. See you!
Nice. Okay, so we are in cahoots with the fairies now. Let's see what's in these chests before we do anything else. A choker. I'm assuming it'll be well usable for us, just a guess. And a suit of zombie mail. I don't think that's cursed, but I could be mistaken. A zombie mail. Inauspicious armor that saps the wearer's HP with every step they take. It has high defense, but drains our health. We will not be using that. And the choker is grim and auspicious artifact that is said to have been found deep within a rocky ravine. Let's use peep on that. I did not mean to equip it. I just wanted to peep it! Gosh dang it. Okay, now I don't think I can take it off. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we've got to go to a church and get that resolved. That is unfortunate. Did not mean to do that, but we are done here. Actually, we got to go talk to Robin Hood, but first, before we do that, let's go ahead and go back to a town with our Chimera Wings. And get rid of this curse. Wait, what? Did that say the curse nullifies the spell, really? Mysterious power. Okay, we cannot just warp out of here. That is unfortunate. We're in decent shape. So it shouldn't be the end of the world, but what a pain. Gosh dang it, I did not mean to put on the cursed item. At least it'll be a demonstration. Oh, we take damage after every turn now that we're cursed. I don't think we have an item that can nullify it. Might die here, I doubt it, but... Okay. That's bad. We have got to get that off. That is the most inopportune place to get cursed, pretty much. And we have nothing to uncurse ourselves, so nice. Rookie move. I was trying to figure out, I don't know how to use Peep very well so far, so I was trying to figure that out. And accidentally put it on, so I guess let's make our way back to Robin Hood. Hopefully not die on our way. It does let you walk a good long stretch before... Let's actually go ahead and just flee. And that's not good. Okay, we made it. We're just going to make our way out of here as quickly as possible. Burning through our medicinal herbs, but that is okay as long as we live. We got 1,000 gold that we can spend on them as need be when we get out of here, but we've just got to get out of here. And I went the wrong way! What a noob. I was thinking I was on the floor above this. Okay, things are getting a little bit dicey. Not horrible. Just a skeleton. We don't have much... Keep hitting no. Don't have much MP to spare. We could use some magic water. I don't really want to use it up, though. Wouldn't need to do so many encounters if I would have realized where I was at and gone the right way, but oh well. As you can see, mistakes are easily made, and this looks like a poo-poo fight that I want nothing to do with. Decelerate. Not sure if that affects our flee chance. Looks like it might. Okay, good. Get me out of here. It is a long way down. You know what? We might be able to actually use some holy water. Not sure if it'll affect the enemies in here because they are a little bit more powerful than I think what it's meant for. But we'll see. So far, so good. Nice. Seems to be working. We should have had an encounter by now if we were going to get them. So, very nice to have when I screw stuff up like this. Sleepy, sleepy. Oi! Oi, Ferris, wake up! Boss, don't hurt me, boss. We were standing right here and then some fairies did appear and then we all grew surpassing sleepy. Wait, those must have been the fairies we heard about. The ones what play horrible tricks on people. Such creatures truly exist? Cool, blimey. Oh, there thou art, Meta Sly. Cheers for helping me out, mate. Thou art a total legend. Now give me the key, which I doubt you're going to. And I'm a man of my word, so here, one thief's key as promised. Alright, cool. Alright, we got the thief's key, and we are in cahoots with Robin Hood now. I'm sure we'll have to fight him again later for some reason. Looks like thou art in debt to me, just as thine ancestor was in debt to me own. Funny how these things happen, eh? But pray do not let that stop begging for my help again if thou ever needst it. We're mates now, me and thee. Be lucky, eh? Ta-ta. The ta-ta doesn't really fit the character that well. Alright, we have made it out, and now we should be able to make it back. Alright, so this is telling us that we can open red doors and chests now. So, we should be able to use our Chimera Wing now. It just didn't want us to leave before finishing the quest there and getting the Thief's Key. So, make our way back to Tanagel, uncurse ourselves, which I think breaks the item, I'm not for sure. And then heal up, and we can search the town for any red chests or doors. I know there are some in Tanagel Castle. But first and foremost, to the church to uncurse. I think it's benediction if I remember correctly. 330 gold. That is unfortunate. But Due to my stupid mistake, we got to do it. No longer cursed. Okay. Might as well save while we're here. Rest up, and then head to the castle. Alright, so before heading to the castle here, I need to put on our accessory back. The choker is still in our possession, but we know not to use it. But we'll be putting our ruby wristband back on, and I noticed that there is a red door here in the inn that we can open now, if I can actually see where I'm at. Sweet. Okay, so before the castle, we'll do this. The tales of the ancient times do tell of towering golems laid aslumber by tiny fairies. Verily, there are powers in this world of which we have not the faintest inkling. Alright, so that is dialogue from the old version as well. Nice pot of gold there. And it looks like that's it. Oh, okay, good. A rousing ring. I believe that keeps us from sleeping. It does. An energizing ring that helps prevent its wearer from being sent to sleep. So it ups our luck quite a bit too. I like the strength ring, and we are pretty puny as far as our attack power, so I think we're going to replace the ruby wristband with it. Lower our defense by 8, up our luck by 7, and less likely to be put to sleep. So I think that's a fair trade for right now. And with that, the inn is cleared. So let's go ahead. I guess we could use Nose for Treasure here in town. Need to use it everywhere. No treasure here on this level. I don't know if that includes inside buildings. Oh, hey. Can open this building now too. Lots to check out in here. Talk to the cat first. Meow. Got a vial of magic water. Can't search these. What does this lady have to say? Though the master of this house offereth those who find themselves cursed much in the way of succor, he extendeth no such courtesy to those who serve him. Would that I might retire to the soothing springs of Cole to the east, there to soak my tired and aching bones. Are you telling me I could have came here to be uncursed? That's funny. We shall see if that's actually right. Those in my line have long been engaged in the study of methods of the removal of curses. Shouldst thou ever find thyself afflicted, prithee seek me out, and I shall be glad to aid thee. Wish I would have known that 5 minutes ago. Oh well. Seed of Life, nice. Any seeds that we can find are much, much, much appreciated. And with the Seed of Life, hopefully we can get more than one. Increased by 4, nice, that's a good roll. Okay, see what we got upstairs. Blue chest. So we'll need to find a different key to open that one. 100 coins on the shelf there. Friend, hast thou heard? No? Yea, 'tis said that the secret of how magic keys might be created is long since lost. It is also said that there is one in a certain town somewhere who is engaged in research on the subject of how said secret might be regained, so we might still have to have individual magic keys. Okay. I would assume that that's going to be Rimmildar. That's where it was in the old version. But we shall see. A little hint here on that, and then a chest to tease us with the opportunities that await if we get magic keys. So, with that, I believe it's time to go to the castle. Let me look at town one more time. There's one building down here. Let's check out this building off by itself. Make sure there's not any red chests inside. Don't even remember what's in here. Oh, hey, we missed this bag before. Rabbit tail, don't think we really need that. Though we may not seem surpassing noble, ours is a line that can trace its origins back beyond the time of mighty Erdrick. Alas, if the Dragon Lord is not defeated, our future may be a good deal shorter than our past. Okay. For some reason, I don't remember this. I had to have gone in here, though. Surely. My family possesseth the most magnificent of heirlooms, a bucket once used by the very hero of legend himself. Aye, 'tis true, my grandmother did relate to me the tale, and her grandmother to her. Okay, they've got the hero's bucket. I don't really see anything else to do up here, which is kind of strange. Surely I came in here before, but I don't remember it. I guess if we need a heroic bucket, we'll know where to come. I wonder if there's something up here, actually. There is not. Okay. Onward to the castle. Okay, so I remember the treasure room being off to the left here. I believe it's a red door, hopefully. Gray or blue. I guess gray. Okay, can't get to the treasure room yet. I thought Okay, so there are some more locked doors. We'll have to see what color they are. I thought the treasure room was open now to us, but it doesn't look like it. That is a red door over there, so we'll be going over there, and that is a red door over there as well. Okay, so there's quite a bit of stuff to do here now, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can get some pretty good stuff. So let's first of all, let's check out up here. I don't know if this actually leads to a closed off area. No, it's just to the courtyard. Ooh, actually, okay, I don't remember if we need red key or a different color down here, but if we can go down here, I believe there's a key item if it is like the old version. So let's see. Lots of stuff to do with this thief's key. We could really revisit any town that we've been to and check them for red doors and chests. Blue. Okay, we cannot open this yet. Back to the castle. All right, so now... Oh, that's a blue one too. Okay, there's a lot less to do here than I thought. I thought we could get down to multiple areas, which we can't. So let's check upstairs, I guess, and see if there are any doors up here. Not here. Have we been here? We have not. How in the world did I miss this? Worthless suit of leather armor. Gonna have to be a lot more careful if I'm gonna get 100%. I keep missing stuff. We'll be able to look up lists afterwards for mini medals, I was about to say, amongst other things. But I would much rather find most of them myself. Actually, you know what? I guess we weren't able to get in here. Yeah, we went through the one red door. That's why we hadn't done that yet. Okay. So I wasn't missing things like I thought. Just hadn't been able to get here yet. Thou art young in years, as I am myself, and yet, unlike myself, thou art charged with a quest of great danger. I shall remain here and pray for thy success. 'Tis the least I can do. May the sun shine always upon this young adventurer, and the wind blow e'er at his back. And in this barrel, we cannot search it. Okay. I think this guy might heal us. I don't remember. 'Tis said that mighty Erdrick and his allies did commit all their magics and secret techniques to certain scrolls for posterity. Some say that the secrets of said scrolls hide in a town established by a certain bard with whom the hero of legend had dealings. Alright, that would be Galenholm. Okay, so a little hint to head to Galenholm and that these scrolls are important there. A pox on my memory, I could have sworn that the castle dungeon was around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure you're right, but we can't get in there yet. Not 100% sure that's the dungeon, but if memory serves me, it is. So that should be everything that we can do here. So I think we're going to go ahead and go through the towns and get some stuff now that we have this key. I really would like to get the zoom spell so I don't have to keep buying Chimera Wings. Wayfarer's Chapel might have some. I know Galenholm and Cole probably have some. Fairy Village, I believe there's a red chest there. And we could check out and see if the fairies are doing anything interesting here now that we found some. I think the red chest was in here if memory serves. And it is. Okay, cool. So, a fairy foil. What is that? Rather bizarre blade that boosts defense when used as an item in battle. Holy crap. That is way more attack. Look at that. Alright. We're going to be using that right away. I'm pretty sure it's a sword type weapon. And that is extremely nice to have. So I don't think we can do anything else here right now. So how many more Chimera Wings do we have? Got 2. Okay, we need to go to a town then. Before we use them all up. Let's go ahead and go to Galenholm. We got the hint that the scrolls are important here. I don't remember if we can get into Galen's tomb yet. I don't remember what color door it is to get in. But there's got to be some loot that we can get now. And it is a red door. Let's save real quick. Alright, so let's see. This should lead us to Galen's tomb. We're not going to do Galen's tomb right now because I think we're way under leveled for that. Ah, the shipping dock. Okay, so can't get in through this door. The owner of this house hath hired my services as a bodyguard. But to what end? Doth he fear that some ne'er-do-well might sneak in and make off with his smalls? Wah-ha-ha-ha. That's funny. So that door up there, I believe, is the way to the tomb. 29 gold. Let's see what's over here first, though. Doesn't look like much. It's got to be something, though. Oh, a red chest. Take it, foul thief, licentious larcener, take it all. What need have I of money? Our world will soon be laid waste. What good will my gold be to me then? Alright, I will take it then, if you don't want it. Ooh, an Ervisti's vest. Okay, so that is an item that I was feeling guilty about using, that I got as a bonus for pre-order and or collector's edition. I don't remember which. But now we have found it naturally, and it wasn't nearly as far through the game as I thought. So, wasn't too OP. Makes me feel a lot better about using it. And let's see what we got here. The entrance to the grave of Galen? Why, it's o'er yonder. Though, if thy mind is made to visit it, I suggest thou writest thy will before setting forth. I would say he's probably right. Meow. Okay, I am kind of curious. I don't think we're going to go in. But I'm curious how drastically underpowered we are exactly. Know that none hath ventured under the grave of Galen and returned. Enter only if thou carest not for thy young life. Okay, I carest for my life, and I know that I am underleveled. So, let's head back to town, check for more stuff for the Thief's Key, and do that instead. Nothing here, so I'll buy some Chimera Wings, and then I'll meet you guys at Cole. Alright, made it to Cole. There is a locked building already to check out, so let's head to that, see if it's the red key, and then go from there. We need to find the dwarves is the next official storyline point that we need to find, but this door is red, so that's good. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Cutscene! 'Tis thee! Perchance thou rememberest me? I was part of the detachment sent to seek out Princess Gwaelin. Though I am part of said detachment no longer, I was injured and chose to tender my resignation. What a wuss. Forgive me, this is a barefaced lie. In truth, I fled out of fear of the fiends that did assail us. He is a wuss! And I returned here to the village where my wife and daughter do dwell. Okay, well, I can't really... Gotta be a man, but he's a family man at least, I guess. Yet since my return, I have done little save wallowing, guilt, and self-loathing. Yeah, I'm sure your wife really respects you too. And still my beloved wife neither scoldeth nor scorneth me. She simply worketh all the harder, that we might live in comfort and peace, and I despise myself all the more. You should. Truly, I'm the lowest of the low. Well, you can change that. But yeah, you're being a bum, dude. Alright. Seed of Luck. What luck? And I think that's it in here by the look of it. Did you say anything else? Mine allies made for Rimbledar in the hopes of finding clues as to the princess's whereabouts. They may even be at the cave in the quagmire by now. Yet here I wallow in my cowardice. Okay, let's use our Seed of Luck for an increase of 2. Not terrible. Okay. So I believe that is all we can do in most, if not all, of the towns. There is the Wayfarer's Chapel, as well as the Roadside Inn. I don't remember if there's anything in either of those. Might as well check. And it's a good thing I did. Believest thou the rumor of newly minted heroes roaming the land? Dost thou? Then I too shall choose to believe them, and may the goddess bless these heroes, whoever they may be. As far as I have heard, their merry band consisteth of a warrior, a priest, a mage, and one who fighteth solely with fist and foot. Just imagine! What if I say no? Then it is as I fear, there are rumors and not more. Nice. Alright, anything lootable? Just this chest and wardrobe, looks like. Superior Scroll. Scrolls contain priceless knowledge recorded in the midst of antiquity by those well-versed in matters martial. Astoundingly, all one needs to do to master the techniques they describe is to unroll them and read the secrets within. Or it is said, in practice, those without the appropriate attributes will gain naught even from the most painstaking perusal of scroll contents. Alright, so there is an attribute requirement at least. That's good. Something that many heavy of purse but light of talent have discovered over the years. Only after parting with tidy sums would they realize that their new purchase taught them naught, except a lesson in knowing their limitations. Alas, I am all too aware of my own limitations. It seemeth that the only way I shall grow mightier is through hard work. Is there a scroll in here? I bet there is. Oh, a mini medal. Okay. I'll take it. All right, now let's check the roadside inn. Not sure if there is anything. Didn't really get much here, but a little bit of knowledge, I guess. No locked doors. Okay. So with that, we have to head to the east to find the dwarves. Got some sparkles up here on the map. Let's check them out too. Carefully. Coins, holy water, magic water. Okay, not bad. So we know that the dwarves are in the east. And we know that we have to go to the Quagmire Cave down there, where the princess's detachment went to head to Rimeldar. So I believe we will go to Cole and then head south from there. Was there something down the well here, actually, now that I think of it? There was something, but I don't remember if it was a red or blue chest. Blue. Okay. All right, so next we will be headed south to the Quagmire Cave, and that should be pretty exciting. It's a very interesting dungeon in the original version, so I'm very excited to see what they added and how they changed it in this version. But that's all the time that we have for today, unfortunately. So if you guys like this series and want to stay caught up, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you can stay caught up on this series as well as everything else that comes out on the channel. And if you like this video specifically, I would very much appreciate if you like the video and let me know in the comments any of your thoughts. I am thoroughly enjoying this game so far, and I hope you guys are too. So be sure to check out the rest of the stuff I got on the channel. Stay tuned for more episodes of this. Thank you for your support, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.